Talofa Faithful, welcome to the Niner Faithful Radio and Captain Niner Watch Along Play by Play Party. I will be joined here by my little brother here in just a few minutes. He is an actual Bears fan. Boo! We will boo him generously tonight. Yeah, so that's how we got the game. Should be starting here in about a little less than 5 minutes. Again, I'm watching it on Peacock, so there's a good chance that I will be behind on the game tonight. Speaking of our brothers, let's see. Um, but yeah, so let's take a look at some things. We're going to switch over here to this real quick. Let's see. Let's take a look at some of the stats for this game that we've gone that we had hard over on Monday, or excuse me, on Friday night. All right. As far as on the offense, the Bears are putting up 25.8 points per game. The Niners are putting up 26.1. So you would assume with on that part that would be a very close game. Total yards per game, we got 382 for the Bears and then 363 for the Niners. So they're actually outgaining us. Passing yards per game, they've got 229, basically 230 versus us and the 260. So we're obviously winning on that side. But there is a monstrous difference when it comes to the rushing attack. We've got 152 versus 104. Obviously, the Bears with the Ben Johnson coming in, he has revamped that offense, and they are a damn good running team. Again, you can see with the difference in the Detroit from this year. While they're still a good offense, they are missing some of the dynamic plays and everything that they used to be able to make the play when they had Ben Johnson as their offensive play coordinator. But you now see those big offensive explosions coming from the Bears and Caleb Williams, not from the Lions. And as you know, the Lions are out of the playoffs. All right, and total time of possession, they're pretty much equal, basically at 31-44 for the Bears and 31-18 for the Niners. Third down conversion, the Bears are at 42.6 and the Niners are at 50%. We jump over to the defensive side of the game. The Bears are giving up 23.6 versus the Niners 21.3. This is where this game actually, I'll save that for the next and a few more lines. Total yards per game, we've got the Bears at about 350 and the Niners at about 330. So again, you're just talking about, a 20-yard difference, not the biggest difference in the world. Passing yards per game, the Bears are giving up 217 versus 293. Rushing yards per game. Now, this is where I think this game is going to get interesting and where this game will be won. The Bears are giving up 131 yards per game, while the Niners are only giving up basically 103 yards. This game is going to be won in the trenches with the running game. I'll tell you that right now. It's going to be what do you call it? The old saying, the Big Ten football is three downs and a cloud of dust. That's what this is going to be. This is going to be a game where a lot of guys, it's going to be running game, maybe a big passing attack. Now, that said, Ben Johnson is a very good coordinator. And he's also, what he just had to flip it. Right now, Romeo Odonis is out. You've also got DJ Moore, who is out. So your top two targets are out for the Bears and their passing attack. Will they decide to go ahead and switch it up? Because everybody's expecting them to run the ball. Will they switch it and try to do like what Phillip Rivers and the Colts did last week? They came out in those first two drives where they got 14 points, and they were looking at they went to a quick passing game, which the Niners were not ready for. So what did they have to do? Solid. The defense had to make a quick flip. So in those first two drives, the Niners gave up almost 170 yards total in the air. The rest of the game, they only gave up 150. So while the Colts did get off to a good start, but the rest of the game, we basically held them in check. They made a few big plays here and there in the passing game, but for the most part, they were shut down after those first two drives. And they even shut down Jonathan Taylor. I don't think he had less than 50. He was sub 50 yards rushing for the entire game. So that's, so we got that one. Here's the Bears are really good at creating turnovers and creating havoc on the defensive side of the ball. Much better than the Niners do when it comes. Look at their sacks. They have 31 sacks. The Niners have 18. Obviously, those 31 sacks, a lot of them coming on third down and whatnot are huge when it comes to changing, field position, all that kind of stuff. And look at this one. Here's one that kind of scares me. They have 21 interceptions to the Niners 6. 6. They have over triple the amount of turnovers that we have. It's going to be just plain interceptions. It is insane. They're averaging, you add in the fumbles that they've caused, and they're averaging about 2 turnovers per game for this Bears defense. You want to talk about where you win? That's how they win. That's how the Niners win. The Niners have to not turn the ball over, run this ball very effectively, and contain Caleb Williams. I'm showing Caleb Williams on the screen now. That's why I brought that up. Caleb Williams, when he's in the court, when he has to run, his passing goes down to about 25% completion percent. In the pocket, he's about 60 or so. It's a huge drop off when it comes to him dropping down. Let me hit the refresh on here. Hopefully, the Yahoo app will actually keep up to that. I won't have to refresh or switch over to the NFL one. I don't like the NFL one because it comes with commercials. But for some reason, last week the one for the Yahoo one was just not working right. So hopefully it'll be up here shortly, and we can get that going. Let's see, flip it again. Gamecast is still not up. All right, we still got some people here in the chat. You guys, if anybody wants to jump in, more than likely let us know. There's only a few people I won't let in here for the most part, but otherwise, let us know. We'll let you guys jump in. I'm looking for something here real quick. All right. So they got Chris Collinsworth, and then I can't remember the other guy's name. They're talking a little bit. I think we are doing the last commercial break before the game. Again, I'm on a stream. Let me see it. Last time I had it on Peacock on one of the official streams, I was actually farther behind than some of the illegal streams. Let's look up Stream East. Let's see if we can find it better on there. And then we will go with the more stable, faster stream. Let's see. I'm looking through my text messages. Let's see. All right, so we're still showing commercial break on everywhere. Why do I have a Seahawk? I live in Seattle. Just a second. I'm responding back to my brother here in a second. All right. Let's see how it looks over here on Yahoo. Still on commercial break. All right, so let's look at the odds right now while we're waiting a few more minutes for this to get caught up with everything. Oh, nope, wrong screen. There we go. All right, right now the Niners are favored to win by 4. The over-under is on 51.5 points. You know what? I would take both of those. Garen, I would take both of them. I would take the Niners are probably going to – I see them winning by at least 7 to 10 points. I don't think this is going to be a big blowout game simply because of how good the Chicago defense can be. So, like I said, I don't see – like I said, I just see it as a 10-point game win for the Niners. But I also think we're going to score some points. I can easily see this as like a 31-21 type of game, 31-27. So I do think we are going to be going over on the points. So I'll get that. Let's see. Most of the money right now on the spread is going to the Bears. The total money, the money line that most of is going to the Niners. And then on the total, most people are taking the Niners on that one as well. So, yeah. And that is for the full game. Let's see what is going on this one. Both of them are still on commercial. Come on, guys. Put up the game cast. I want to see if you guys are going to work tonight. See what they got for prop bets. Nothing they can't show. All right. Looks like we are coming back from commercial now. All right, so hopefully we'll be getting the kickoff here in just a second. Hopefully my brother will be in here. My little brother didn't realize that I sent the link to him over on Facebook and not on text message. It's hot in this room. All right, come on, let's go. Let's hit this again. Do we got the game cast up? Come on. Nope, still no game cast, which means we have not quite started yet. And it looks like the Peacock one is actually ahead for once. Good. I can watch it on an official stream. It always looks so much better. All right, so they're talking to Brock right now. Yep, Peacock is definitely ahead of this one. Mad Dog, what is up, my man? Thank you for showing. Let's go Niners. Bang, bang, brother. Bang, bang. Let's see if he actually... You can't figure out how to check in freaking Facebook messengers, man? Come on. And let me mute that one. And I got to send an email to this guy with this thing because you don't know how to do it. I do not like the fact that Kittle is not playing tonight because I thought I could have seen Kittle getting a big game tonight. All right, let me text this guy back. There. Hopefully he can figure it out. All right, here we go. Kickoff coming up in here in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. The Niners and the Bears. Number one, Fred is on the horn tonight. Number one seed still in play for both games. Obviously, with Seattle winning right now, Seattle is still in the number one seed no matter what happens tonight with this game. The Bears would have an outside shot at the number one seed, and the Niners would not have an outside. If they lose Niners tonight, they do not have it. Looks like the Niners will be kicking off here in just a second to get this game. Oh, I was wrong. It looks like they were set up here. So the Bears won the toss. They deferred, so they'll be kicking off to the Niners. So we are going to see Brock Purdy and the offense come out onto the field first, and we will see what happens because obviously they're going to be without Kittle. But we do have one Ricky Pearsall back in the mix tonight. We'll see how that goes. All right, here we go. And the kick is up, and it is away. Sky Moore with the ball. He's going to have the 20. He's going to get out to about the 22.5-yard line or so for that one. And here we go. Offense on the field. All right, here we go. Game channel. Now it is up finally. You said Spencer Burford, Captain Crunch University. Get the fuck out of here, Spencer. And then now they're showing Kittle, who is sitting there on the sideline currently. All right, we got two to the bottom. Juice in motion. CMC and Brock in the backfield. Now Juice sitting up in the backfield. Now he's in motion. Brock back to pass. He's going to go over the middle. His ball's picked off already. Come on, Brock. That was a shit pass. He's going to go for 6. Fuck. Brock, what the fuck were you doing on that pass, bro? What the absolute fuck was that? Why would you even throw that, Brock? Oh, fuck. Of course, Well, the Bears are good for 2 turnovers every game, and there's one of them. Jesus Christ, man. Brock, that was a terrible fucking throw. You should have never thrown that. He fucking gave him up that one. It was so easy to read from the jump. Well, the Niners now down, fucking starting the game down 7-0 to fucking start. Jesus Christ. What a fucking shit start. That is a terrible fucking throw and decision from Brock. Brock didn't even look anywhere else. You should have just threw that, waited to see if someone comes open and then thrown it away. That was just poor decision by Brock. Oh, what a shit start. That's all I can say. So in the entire NFL, when being targeted, Juwan Jennings, when Purdy, or actually I guess it's whenever Juwan is targeted, defenses picked off 7 balls this year. All right, Sky Moore almost the ball a little bit. He's down it in the end zone, and once again, the Niners defense is going to be, or excuse me, offense is coming on the field. Can we do something besides throw? That was just a shit fucking throw by Brock. I'm still utterly complex as to why the fuck he would throw that. Especially with a team that's this much in, momentum for a young team like the Bears. This is not what you want to see. But that's a Dennis Allen defense. Dennis Allen is a damn good coordinator for the Bears. All right, we got Juice on the top side. We're going to hand off. Nope, we're going to fake the handoff to CMC. Brock is going to roll. Brock's going to throw it, and I'm not sure why did you not just run that? Why did you not? What the fuck, Brock? You could have easily run that for 5 or 6 yards. Easy. We are starting off like absolute shit. All right. A 2-up time. Farrell in motion. Quick toss out to CMC. CMC is going to try and get the corner. He's going to get up the corner, and he's going to get about 2.5 to 3 yards on that one. So we finally got a positive play on 2nd down and 10. Bring up 3rd and 7 here in just a second. All right. Let's bring this asshole on the screen. What's up, brother? Can you hear me? All right, we got trips to the bottom for the Niners. Brock is back to pass. Brock is looking. He's going to go over the middle. He is caught Farrell over the middle for the first down, getting to about the Bears' 49-yard line. That throw was probably not a good one either. Travis, can you hear me, my man? All right, so now we got a first down here. Niners first and goal from the Bears 44. Juice in motion and a handoff to CMC. He's going to go up the middle, and he's going to get about 9.5 yards on the first down, bringing up a 2nd and short for the Niners. Much better start after throwing the pick 6, from the first play of the game. Blood pressure went through the roof on that one. I tell you what. It's just crazy. Last week we go 5 touchdowns, 1. It was just insane. That could still happen. I guess we'll see what happens. We got 2 to the bottom. We got 3 to the bottom with the tight formation. CMC deep in the backfield. CMC gets the ball. He's going to look. He's going to maybe get the first down. Probably not. I don't know if they're going to give him forward momentum. Looked like he was a little short to me, but we will see where the spot is. Oh, they give us the first down. All right. CMC with the first down on that one. Remember, CMC is already over 1,000 yards for the season. He needs to average 75 yards for the next 2 games in order to reach 1,000 yards for the receiving aspect of it and become the first player twice in his career for the 1,000 yards rushing out in a season. So let's see if we get him outside and get some passing going today. All right, 7-0, 12 minutes left to go. The Niners have the ball, and they are marching on the ball. Juice is in motion. We're going to fake the handoff to CMC. Brock is looking over the middle. Gets that ball is blocked at the line of scrimmage. He was going for CMC over the middle. Again, Brock is not taking good over the middle throws right now. All right, here we go. We got a 2nd and 10 here for the Niners. Brock back and we got CMC out in the slot now. Nobody in the backfield. Brock, quick throw to somebody. That is to Jake Tonjes, the local boy. Gonna have about a 3rd and 2 coming up here for the Niners. So it's definitely something we're gonna be looking to keep up the. Someone's going to be we're looking to pick up the slack with passing for the 49ers this year, or without Kittle this game. Kittle's presence is already being felt. You can tell by the way it's being blocked. All right, we got trips to the bottom in a tight formation once again. CMC deep. Brock is going to fake the handoff. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's got pressure. He'll throw it over the middle, and that is going to be Demarcus Robinson down to the 1-yard line for the Niners. Going up there with that missing ball and coming down with it. And there's a flag down, but it looks like it is against the Bears, so they'll be discarded, and we will get 1st and goal for the Niners. Brock, you're getting on my heart tonight, brother. Demarcus Robinson's been having a good last 2 or 3 games for the Niners here. Look, it's just going straight up the middle on that one. Whew. All right, fake the handoff to CMC. Brock's going to turn. He's going to throw, and he is wide open. That is Jake Tonjes with a touchdown. The local boy making up for last week after not getting the one that he got his feet down. The Niners coming back on this Bears team where they moved it down the field in big chunks against this Bears defense. They just completely forgot about Jake Tonjes there in the end zone. Brock just waited until he ran out the quarterback just to give him a little bit more room. And just an easy toss to Jake Tonjes in the end zone. Eddie P with the point after, and he is money. The Niners tie this game up with a good drive, 7-7 with just 3 seconds under 11 minutes to go in this first quarter. Woo, Brock, giving me a little bit of a heart attack to start this game. Tied up. Be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're going to be coming back here from the commercial break in just a second for the kickoff after the Niners tied it up. One thing of note, not good news at all. Perennial Pro Bowl tackle Trent Williams is questionable to return with a hamstring injury. I thought he was running a little funny on that. It happened during that pick six on that first play. I thought he was running a little funny at the end, but I thought maybe he was just holding up. And technically, I guess he was kind of holding it up because, like I said, he's been in the blue tent the entire time since that first pick. And we got Travis back again. Can you hear me, brother? Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Not sure what's going on, but the Niners have kicked off. The Bears return it, and it gets out to about the 29-yard line. Travis, can you hear me? Everything looks good on my side, man. You should be able to talk. All right, so the Bears and Caleb Williams finally taking the field. They're going to go 4-5 wide to start this game. Spread out the Niners. Let's see what we can do. He's going to look. He's going to go over the middle, and he's going to get it to, looks like, is that Cole? All right, so they've got a gain of 7 on that one. As Commit Cole gets the ball over the middle. All right, they've got one in the backfield deep. Cole and Nelson, they're going to fake the handoff. Niners knock the ball down. That is going to be one Jordan Elliott making his return and showing up good. So we got 3rd and 3 coming up for the Bears here on their first offensive drive. He is getting some deep pressure on their left guard. That's Thuney. That's actually one of their better offensive guys. All right, so the Bears have got 2 up top, and they've got one in the backfield, really deep with Caleb. Caleb's moving up. He's going to go under. He is now under center. They got a man in motion going to the bottom to the top. Going to fake the handoff. Caleb is looking. He's looking. It looks like they're going to be trying to get around. He's running all over. This is what we want from him. And that ball is incomplete. We have Malik Mustafa on the coverage on that side. There's a flag down. Let's see what this flag is. Oh, it's on the Bears. Yeah, an ineligible man downfield. Not surprising. They had guys running all over the place on that one. Caleb went up. I believe they were trying to do one of those delayed screens up to the top side and just got caught on it. That happens a lot of times to offensive linemen. They're not sure when the ball is thrown, so they just kind of go downfield. All right, so the punting aspect of the team for this coming out for the Bears. Let's see what Sky Moore can do. The punt is up. And it is going in the end zone. So the ball will be coming out to the 20-yard line for the Niners. All right, we'll be right back. We have 9:59 left to go in this first quarter, tied up at 7. All right, we are back here. The Niners taking over the 20-yard line. Let's see if we can get going. So again, we're still seeing Trent Williams on the sideline. That is not something we definitely want to see. All right, we've got CMC in motion, going to the top to make trips. Juice in the background. CMC out in motion. Brock going over the middle to CMC. Oh, Brock, man. Brock, what are you doing, buddy? My heart can't throw these balls. You just these balls you're throwing. He just threw triple coverage into for a first down to CMC. Yep, right there you can see where Trent pulled up. That's I thought they're talking about Trent. Trent looks very distraught right now. He is pissed. All right, here we go. Zeus in motion, handoff to CMC. CMC trying to get up to the top side. He's going to get maybe about a yard in that one. So it looks like we're going to have a 2nd and 9 coming up, maybe. Man, now we have both George Kittle and Brock and George Kittle and Trent Williams out, which is probably why we're going to start throwing the ball more. I would assume that's got to be the reason why we're going to it. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 for the Niners. We got 2 up top now. Make that 3 with Tonjes going up top. Brian Robinson in the game. Demarcus Robinson in motion. Fake the handoff to Robinson. Brock is back. Is looking. He's looking. The pocket's collapsing. He needs to just run. Run, Brock. Brock gets about 5 yards or so on that one. So let's call it 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5 coming up in here for the Niners. It looks like Austin Pleasance is in for Trent Williams currently. All right, here we go. We got a 3rd and 6 coming up for the San Francisco 49ers. Come on, boys. 2 back to pass. Brock is collapsing. And the ball gets knocked down again. So Brock has had, 3 times now he's had the ball knocked down? So we got 4th and 6. So the first person, somebody we have not seen in a while, Thomas Morstead coming out to punt for the Niners. All right, come on, boys. All right, the punt is up and away by Morstead. Let's see who they got. Calling for the fair catch, and he's caught the fair catch at the 16-yard line of the Bears. So that is Thomas Morstead making a run down the field. He ain't had nothing else to do since November. He has not punted since November. So let's try this again. Let's try to bring Travis in, and hopefully we can get some audio with him. Hello. What's up, bro? I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good. Can finally hear you now. Welcome to the stream, brother.
Yeah.
Well, you guys got off to a quick start. Then we answered back.
Yeah.
So what you guys up to? Where you guys at? Are you at the house?
No, I stay at the meeting.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I don't know why the thing won't hook up to my.
Everybody watching the stream.
Yeah. No, I stay at my meeting. Well, I'm trying to hook it up to my radio, but the thing's not. It's not catching on my headphone.
Oh, the headphones still ain't working. Travis, your headphones still ain't working.
Huh?
Your headphones still ain't working.
Oh.
How's it going?
Are your headphones still not working?
I'm trying to watch this game. It won't connect.
That's right.
Yeah, I can't catch.
All right, here we go. We come back from commercial right now. Sorry, gentlemen, trying to get my little brothers to work stuff to work here as well, so he can be on the stream as well. Let's see how this is looking. The Niners coming back out on defense. Let's see how much we have left in this game right now. Showing off Steve Nash for whatever reason. All right, we have 7:45 left to go. Caleb Williams is under center. We've got 2 to the bottom, 2 in the backfield with him as well. He's going to give the handoff. He's going to go straight up the middle, and he's going to get stopped for about a yard or 2 on that one. So we've got a long second down coming up here for the Bears. Second and 8 looks like for the Bears coming up in here in just a second.
Yeah.
One thing, like I said, I expected the Bears to come out throwing more, or excuse me, run the ball more with how good their running offense is. Control the clock, get out of town. Basically, what I expect the Niners to do all the time. All right, and the Bears are coming out. They've got 2 and 2 in a tight formation with 2 tight ends, 1 back right now. Caleb under center. Let's see what we do here. The ball is snapped. Going to hand the ball off to Swift. He's going to go up the middle, get about 2 or 3. So we're going to have about a 3rd and 4 coming up in here for the Bears on their second chance at a 3rd down here in this first quarter.
Bro, your sponsor's not there yet, bro. I know. You'll put me in a couple here. Oh, Rocky said you want to I watched his shop once. I was like, how dare you say that right now? No, I'm serious. I did.
All right, 3rd and 4 coming up in here for the Bears.
No, you took me off the
Got
ground.
2 to the bottom, 1 in motion, top to bottom. Caleb wings back to throw. He throws, and that ball is deflected.
Yeah.
Jair Brown with deflection on 3rd down to bring up the 4th down for the Bears. The Bears have got nothing going on the offensive side of the ball so far in this game.
So bad.
Look at the ball, Jay.
The Bears are on 4th down now. They can't move the ball at all.
What?
One thing I never do well.
All right, the Bears back to punt once again. Sky Moore back to return it. We'll see what happens. Come on, Sky. We're looking at the Sky now on Travis's phone. The ball is up. Sky Moore is going to field it at about the 20-yard line. He's going to juke one guy, get out to the 30, bring it down to about the 34-yard line. That's where the Niners offense will get the ball. 6:13 left to go in this first quarter. All right. Neither offense, but I know the Niners offense had a good run start, but
like my probably don't the pass and all that, but you have a beautiful soul. Don't change that.
No, commercial.
Nope, not commercial. They're kind of doing it.
Okay.
All right, Niners up there. We've got 2 up top.
Yeah, I said
Was in motion. Just CMC deep in the backfield. CMC cuts back over the middle. CMC cuts back and some more. He's got the first down. Get the corner, CMC. Get the corner. CMC has 30. Down to the 24-yard line for the Bears. CMC on a huge run on first down. 43-yarder for CMC on his longest run of the season so far.
That big. It was like icing on the cake.
That's twice. Cuts it 3rd time. He hits the sideline as he tiptoes down it a little bit. He even cuts a 4th time to get about 5 or 6 more yards afterwards. Good blocking up front by the tight ends and the linemen. Look at Spencer Burford. Spencer Burford just moving himself to get down the field and get an extra block down there. All right, so obviously CMC is going to come out for a play. We're going to have B. Robinson is quarterback right for the Bears. Looks like he's walking off the field slowly. Walking off a little gingerly, but doesn't look like anything terrible. But let's see how that looks. See what it looks like here in the replay. Oh, it looks like one of his own players trying to make a tackle and just jocked him right in the chin underneath his helmet.
Yeah.
All right, Niners coming to the field. We got 1st and 10 on the Chicago 25. We got E-Rob in the back.
Yeah, what do you think we'll go to school?
He cuts back over the middle, gets the first down. He's down. He's dragging people down to the 9-yard line.
Get out the rain.
Robinson.
Right. You want to move now?
That's a great run by CMC. Look at that. We had like a triple pull option, and then we went the other way with Brian Robinson on that. That was a great play design. Great cutback by Brian Robinson on that one as well.
Well, you guys stay in the red zone.
We have a tight set. The handoff to B. Robinson. Nope, there's a fake. Brock is rolling. He's going to run. Run in, Brock. Touchdown, Niners. Brock doing the Dougie, getting the second score for the Niners to go 13-7. And we're getting the middle finger, ladies and gentlemen. We're up. Oh, he's left the stream. Great decision by Brock. I was screaming and running the whole time. Look at Farrah out there. Tonjas with the awesome block up ahead to make sure that Brock had that lane secured to get into the end zone. Fucking love it, Brock. And the ball is up and good. Eddie P. The Niners take the lead 14-7. Well under 4 minutes left to go in this first quarter. We'll be right back. Ooh. Welcome back.
That's what I'm not aware of, okay? That's what I'm not aware of. Okay. Put on my side. Yeah.
All right, Mad Dog. Touchdown for Brocky. All right, Niners coming back. We're coming out of commercial here. The Niners again coming back out. Let's check this real quick. Let's take a look at the stats tracker. All right, so far Brock Purdy he is 5 of 9 for 63 yards, one passing touchdown, one rushing touchdown, and one interception, obviously. CMC is 5 of 40. This is obviously for rushing. 5 for 54 is long of 41. Brian Robinson 1 for 15. And then receiving wise, we got Jake Tonjes 4 receptions for 38 yards and 1 to D Robinson for 38. All right, here we go. AD to kick off to the Bears once again. And the kick is up and away. Bears got the ball. They thought about kneeling it. I don't know why they didn't. That was a terrible decision by that guy to return. And he only gets out to about the 23-yard line.
No worry.
Why he did not take that knee. That was a terrible decision to bring that ball out after he hesitated.
No worry.
Why? He could have got to the 35 instead of the 23. It's a 12-yard difference, bro.
We're giving chance. We're throwing out chances. Giving gifts,
All right, let's see
boy.
if Caleb Williams and his offense can do anything here. First and 10 for the Bears. They come out in a tight formation, just one wide out, one wide receiver, one in motion, bottom to top, one deep running back. They're going to fake the handoff to him. Caleb Williams is looking, throwing over the middle. That ball is tipped. Going for close to Loveland, but that ball was not making it to him. He threw in about 4 Niners who were in the vicinity of that ball.
Come on, boy.
Niners defense starting to heat up here on this one. They're doing exactly what I want them to do with Caleb Williams, keep him in the pocket. Loveland got laid out by Luke Gifford on that play. He turned around. All right, here we go. Second and 10 for the Bears. They've got trips to the bottom, one up top, one back with Williams. Caleb Williams is looking around. He's going to take a short pass dump off. The Bears going to get a first down. We said they got a gain of about 13 on that one. We got Mr. McNiner in his house. How you doing, David? Thank you for showing up, my brother. That is Luther Burden, the wide receiver out of Missouri, who actually is pretty good, All right, they come out with trips to the bottom. They're going to motion that man a little bit. All right, we're going to hand off to Swift. Swift is going to get about 7 or 8 on that lot. On that one, we're going to have 2nd and 8 coming up in here in just a second for the Bears. I'm sorry, that's it. Let's see if the Niners can hold him here. Come on, boys. They're showing Romeo Dunze, wide receiver, who is out. Not to mention that DJ Moore is also out with a sickness. All right, here we go. We've got one in motion, so we're going to make 2 up top. Handoff. Nope, fake the handoff. We're going to do a little screen play. He's like commit Cole, and he gets tackled after the midfield yard line. There's a flag on the ground. Let's see what this flag is. We've got 3:18 left to go in the first quarter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We down 7 right now. Yeah.
Illegal what? So they got a low tackle. That's a shit call.
What? No hate, ba.
No, that's a shit call. All right, so the Bears are on the Niners 35-yard line. The first and 10 here. They got trips up to the bottom. They're going to throw man in motion. Caleb's back to look. Caleb's going deep. He's got a man open. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden.
Yes, sir. Touchdown. Shut up.
You got behind Jair Brown on that one, which is a shocker. Jair Brown's usually pretty damn good in coverage.
Like Blue Rancher. It's good. I like it. The star fucking power. Yeah. Yes, yeah.
Williams about
yeah.
half a second from being caught, so the Bears are going to go for the point after to tie this up here at 14.
You know what time it is?
And the ball is up, and it is good. Bears tied it up. There's a flag down. Let's see what that's all about. So it looks like the Niners hit the snapper on the snap, so we'll see what they decide to do here for the Bears.
Oh, shut up. Can't shut or something. Okay. What's happening, Jay?
I'm trying to see.
What again? 14-14 right now.
Yeah.
Chicago.
There was a penalty on the Niners on the point after.
I don't like the Niners for shit. Yeah.
All right, we will be right back. All right, we are back after commercial. The Niners are going to be getting the ball back here. The Bears are kicking off from the 50-yard line, so obviously this is going to be going.
No, I'm on
streaming live.
Yeah.
You're on live stream.
I'm gonna like my brother streams for football.
How is it?
What is that? A live stream the game.
Huh? All right, it's not a game time. Let's go.
All right, the kick is up, and it is going to be. Oh, the Bears fucked up on that one.
Ah.
Ball coming up to the 25-yard line because he couldn't get it to the end zone.
Yeah.
All right, come on. Let's go.
I don't know. We'll go get tea. I know where this tea shop is. Yeah. We're gonna get tea.
Did I come? A long drive here. We are still in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Excuse me. All right, here comes Brock Purdy. First and 10. Here we go. All right.
Yeah.
The fake the handoff. Brock
I just
is
got
looking.
off
He's
too.
looking
I
for
wasn't. I
Pearsall.
didn't even want to
Pearsall
come.
juggles the ball and drops it. The
No.
first time Pearsall is even looked at tonight, he
No,
dropped it on the
my
wide
sponsor
receiver
Kenny.
screen.
He's like,
So,
yeah, Kenny's from the sponsor. I'm gonna start working with it next week. I was, but I started. He wants me to start over.
Come on, boys.
Yeah.
We've got no sustained here. Nothing here sustaining. All right, we to the bottom of June. CMC is deep back and up. Take the hand off the CMC. Brock is rolling out. He's going to look deep. He's looking real deep. Run the ball across it. We got Ricky Pearsall with the catch. Ricky gets a nice catch.
For real.
A few more for the first down. Ricky, get up. And Ricky is going to the sideline again. Slow.
For real.
Fuck Ricky.
So did you find a new sponsor? Yeah.
Fuck. Ricky Pearsall is going to be the death of me tonight.
Yeah. We went to the
All right,
fourth
hand
step
off
too.
to CMC.
So she
CMC
knows
cut back up
everything,
the middle.
right?
CMC makes a few more men.
And so what?
He's
How was
gonna
your
get about
relationship?
7
Is it
yards on
like
that one. So second and third coming up for the Niners. Man, so now we're going to be down without our two of our top. We're going to be without Kittle already. Now without Pearsall.
Uh-huh.
Come on, we are definitely drafting wide receiver in next year's draft, first round.
Yeah.
For sure.
I thought that's an online meeting.
All right, we got trips up to the top side. CMC is deep once again. CMC gets the ball and he gets hit behind the line of scrimmage, and he gets through the line of scrimmage, gets about another yard. So we're going to have third and maybe 2 coming up. Wait, there's a flag on the field. Let's see what it is.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
No foul on the play, so the flag is going to get picked up,
Yeah.
and the Niners will be get going on a third and 2 on what looks like about the 40-yard line of the Bears.
Oh, that's crazy. And that's your landlord, right? So what are you thinking? Like going to a new place or
All right, let's see what we can do here. Come on, boys. All right, we got trips
are
to
you
the bottom.
signed?
Hand off to CMC. CMC. No, Purdy with the key. Purdy's going to get the first down. Man, even the cameraman was caught off guard with that. We were all watching CMC, and Purdy keeps it on the RPO. Runs for about 2 more, so we need about 5 on that one.
Yeah.
All right, we've got CMC in the backfield. The handoff, the toss to CMC. CMC's going to cut back.
Just
He's going to
wait, and she
tackle for a
doesn't
loss
she's
of
like
1 on
just
that
like
one.
doesn't want to be your
She
sponsor
gets
anymore.
smashed on that one. 2nd and 11 for the Niners coming up here. Obviously, so let's see. Let me see if I can
This
find
is
anything on
bad.
Pearsall here. Oh, Niners going a quick one. We got B. Robinson in the backfield with Juice. We're switching up the play. We've got 2 up top, 1 to the bottom. What are we doing here?
I get the grape green tea or the medium size. Large. I'll see
Oh, we're taking it down
I
to the
take
second.
50.
Okay. All right. So the Niners there were not doing much
Can I
of
get the
anything. They were
fruit
just trying to get it to
the
the end of
rainbow?
the first half. And in the
Yeah.
first half, the Niners and the Bears are tied 14. We'll be back after the commercial break.
Yeah. I'll grab one you too. I'll grab the same.
All right, we are back starting here in the second quarter. The Niners with the ball. Second and 11. This game is tied up at 14. Ricky Pearsall looks like he is okay and should be coming back into the game, if not this place, rather quickly. He did not go into the blue tent.
It's rated out.
Yeah, and I told her, like, she was like, when she was like breaking up with me or whatever, she was like, you haven't finished.
All right, we've got two at the bottom, two up top for the Niners. Just CMC. Goose comes back. Brock is back to pass. He's looking. When we look over the middle to a deep, Ricky Pearsall coming back in the game, catches the ball for a first down, gets to the 21-yard line. The Niners are in the red zone. Also, I did not know this because I wasn't paying attention because I was doing a lot of running around today. Greg Papa, Niners commentator, was supposed to come back today to do the radio call. Greg Papa woke up this morning, was not able to go with it. Everybody, we are A-okay with that, Greg Papa. Go fight your fight, man. We got your back. We'll be ready for him to come back. CMC gets the ball, cuts back over the middle, does another cutback. He's down to the 4-yard line for CMC. So once again, Greg Papa decided not to come back for this game. Just woke up today, did not feel like he had it in order to do the professional job that we know that Greg Papa does. So Greg Papa is not on the radio broadcast. I am not sure actually who is doing it currently. But again, Greg Papa, no problem, man. You come back whenever you need
I
to.
called you when I was scared. I thought it was fucking tripping.
All right, here we go. Niners inside the 5-yard line. We've got a first and goal here for the Niners. Let's see, we got a tight formation, two up top. Now Juice goes in motion. Toss out to CMC. Juice is in the motion. CMC is going to hit that quarter. Touchdown, Niners. CMC with a rushing touchdown. CMC is fired up right now. He knows this. CMC's in it for tonight. CMC knows he's in it for tonight.
I had like a close group of sponsors sisters.
Look at Juice. Juice sealing off and making just a great little seam right there for him to get the corner on. All right. ADP on the field.
She actually
Ball is up, and it is good. The Niners, 13:44 to go in the second quarter, have scored off the CMC touchdown. Take the lead, 21-14. We will be right back.
And she like came over to drop it off.
All right, we are back from commercial. The Niners taking the lead 21-14 with a CMC touchdown to finish it off. Good drive by the Niners. Well, right now, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, plus another rushing touchdown for him. CMC is 10 for 82 with 1 touchdown. Purdy with 3 for 18. B-Rob 1 for 15. Receiving wise, Pearsall has 2 receptions for 43 yards. Nate Tondres has the 4 for 38 and 1 with 1 touchdown, and then Marcus Robinson has 1 for 25. Yeah, so far so good for the Niners off. The offense is moving the ball much more effectively, running the ball than I had expected. Bears get the ball, and this time they decide to take the knees smartly out in the kickoff part. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Bears offense. The Bears offense has had a few big plays, but other than that, haven't really been able to do much so far in this first half of this football game.
It's sad. I feel like it's sad.
Yeah. That's a great view these two guys got. All right, let's come out. They've got to the bottom 1. Offset eye in the backfield. In motion. Hand off to one of their running backs. He's going to break free. He's got 1 man to beat. Jair Brown with a touchdown-saving tackle on that one. Great tackle on that part. Ramanaga gets by that way. He's gone. That's touchdown. Great tackle by Jair Brown. I give him credit for that. All right, here we take the off again. Going back to on the screen out to Muganga. He breaks the tackle, breaks another one, gets a first down. They're showing some life, moving the ball after this one. Already within Niners territory.
Every time y'all talk about my place on my behalf, she just gets more resentful at me. That's my living space.
Yeah.
Fucking with you, Mark? Like, making things hard for you?
Like,
Ramanaga, I had looked at during the draft process. I would love to see this off.
I told Stephanie, I was like,
all right, here we go. We got an offensive lineman in motion, setting up trips to the top of the. Let's see. Oh, the Niners sides. Caleb's going to
my mind, like,
deep on this one.
Forward, like,
flag is down. Caleb Williams is going deep. He's got a man open. Touchdown. Cole Loveland. What in the actual
just to get $2,200 a month. Like, am I surprised?
Oh, come on, guys.
Like, fucked up gotta be you, huh?
Oh, yeah. Don't I look like money, baby?
Golden ticket. Golden ticket. I felt like the same way with my sponsors. Like, I mean, like, wow.
All right, look at this. Why is no one covering that part of the field? Jesus, boys. That is terrible play calling on that one. The Raiders the Bears have tied this game up 21-21. Jesus, why? We're letting them back in this game. Again, this offense is going to be run by the Bears. Offense is run the ball, throw deep. Run the ball, throw deep. You remind me of the 1970s Raiders. I mean, which is why I think we need a long, sustained run. Pissing me off on this game. Dogs are barking for no damn reason. Come on, boys. All right, here's the kickoff to the Niners. Sky Moore picks it up. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. He gets hit. And they're going to tackle him at about the 27, 28-yard line, which is where this Niners offense will come out. We have 12-13 left to go in the second quarter. You back?
It's like, bye, guys. Happy
Travis,
birthday.
you back?
Thank you. Cheers.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, Niners taking the ball back. Here we go. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. 2 up top, 2 in the backfield. Hand off to CMC going up the middle. CMC about 5 or so on that one. We have a 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6 coming up on here for the Niners. All right. Ball control. Keep this ball. Let's get like a 7-minute drive out of this, boys. Come on. All right. 2nd and 6, 11:40 to go. Second quarter. 2 up top, 1 in the bottom, 2 in the backfield with Purdy. Take the handoff to CMC. Going to go over the middle. Jake Tonjes with another catch for the first down on the Niners. Moving the chains once again.
My sponsor here, I'm gonna hear you. I don't know. You know what I mean? Soft or not? I don't turn right. I'm going home. I should never come in a birthday.
2 up top, Juice in motion, hand off to CMC in the middle. Tries to cut outside, doesn't make it, turns back inside. It gets about 3 on that one. So we're going to have 2nd and 7 coming up here for the Niners here. Whose ugly feet is on the stream?
He would have been back.
All right, Niners coming in motion. We've got Tonjes in motion to put trips up top. Juszczyk slides up for the inside. Make the handoff. Fake. No, we'll do the end around with Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson gets the first down and a little bit more. He was about a good 7 or 8 yards deep before he finally got a chance to cut it up for a first down. Oh, no, excuse me, that was Sky Moore. I thought that was Brian Robinson on that one. Sky Moore on that one. He was all sorts of. Like I said, he was a good 8 to 10 yards deep on that one before he finally got a chance to cut up field. You back, Travis. All right, hand off to fake the hand off to CMC. Brock rolling. He's rolling. He needs to get rid of the ball. He gets sacked.
Sack.
Lost of 7 on that one.
You know. Oh, it's some good game.
That was
Not bad.
Yeah. San Fran and Chicago. Chicago, baby. 21-21. Huh? Yeah.
We have 2nd and 17. We got trips to the bottom. Now we got trips up top with Tonjes getting down there. Brock is back to pass. Brock throws it over the middle. CMC catches one, almost gets to the first down. So we've got a 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3 coming up in here after the 2nd and 7, or 3rd and 3. After the 2nd and 17, after the stack on Purdy. Let's see what we got on this one. B. Robinson just goes out into the flats and creates space for CMC, who kind of just does those juke movement and goes straight over the middle.
Hey, water.
All right.
Yeah.
2 and 3.
Yeah. 1 year. Turn 1.
Top of 2 tight ends.
Yeah. Thank you.
And Shanahan is going to call these timeouts.
Happy for you guys.
Yeah.
We're going to take happy birthday, guys.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let's go. We have
Let
33
Joanne
still
know.
coming up here for the Niners.
Estamos.
All right, here we go. The Niners got 3rd and 3 coming up in here. Let's see what we can do. All right, we got 2 up top, 2 bottom. Rock is back to pass. He's looking. He's thrown it, and that one is not caught. He went for Jake Todges again.
1 year.
Let's see if we bring out Eddie P for the field goal in this one. Yep.
1 year, 3.
Thank you.
That's some good defense on that. Can't really complain about that one. All right, looks like the Niners are going to be going for this one. Will they actually go for it, or are we going to be just doing a hard count? We've got trips up top, CMC in the backfield with Purdy. Purdy is back to pass. He's looking, goes over the middle. Who is that? Is that Ricky?
Everyone, I don't even know.
First
I'm so
down.
stuck on this game right now, 21-21. Chicago, baby.
First down. We are almost with it. We are about on the 24-yard line, looks like, 1st and 10.
Oh, my brother. No, my brother's my brother runs a broadcast for the 49ers. Like, he's a big 49ers fan. So he runs his own like broadcast like thing for everyone. He does the games live. He can see me, yeah, he can see me.
Up top, hand off to CMC. CMC's going to hit the
Maybe you know what?
outside.
I was gonna try to come to your the meeting you were sharing the other day, but I was working.
So it looks like we've got about 2nd and 6
Danny,
coming
my
up here for the
sponsor.
Niners.
Oh, Omar, I was like, yeah.
All right, so we are definitely moving the ball down right now. We're going to be coming up under 7 minutes to go in this first half. Niners with the ball tied up 21-21. Niners have had a few good same drives.
Yeah, online.
Obviously,
I go online.
The Bears had the one big play plus the interception pick
On this
to
one?
start the game. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6, hand off to Brian Robinson. He's going to cut back up the middle. Going to keep just running hard. Gets about 3 on that one. So let's call it 3rd and 2 that is coming up in here for the Niners. But we are also inside the red zone and also within Eddie P's range, which is obviously 63.9 yards since he missed the 64-yard last week, but he hit the crossbar with it, excuse me. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's keep this one going. Let's keep this going. Because, again, we started the game with the ball, so we're there. The Bears are going to get it after the half. All right, we've got trips up top, CMC in the backfield. Hand off to CMC. CMC gets hit in the backfield. CMC breaks the tackle, gets the first down to about the 9.5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Niners. Breaking a few tackles, shook a few people, and still drug them to the first down. First down. Oh. Ooh. All right, cash out now on Kalishi. All right, let's see what we've got here. We've got 2 up top, just CMC. Juice going to go in the backfield, toss out to CMC. CMC tries to get the corner, does not go anywhere. Goes down. Looks like about a loss of 2 on that one. So 2nd and goal from about the 11-yard line, 6-yard line. Excuse me.
Where's the ball, Jay?
The ball is on the Bears' 11-yard line, 2nd and goal. B-Rob's in the game. We have trips to the top side. Brock's looking. Brock pass. Brock get it out to Juwan Jennings, who gets about 3 on that one. So call it 3rd and goal from about the 6 or 7-yard line. So we have 4:40 to go in these first halves. The Niners need to score a touchdown or possibly get the field goal on this one. Obviously, we would like the touchdown. Fuck going for the field goal. Let's go for it on fourth down if we don't score here.
Going down, boy.
All right,
No.
let's see what we can do on third down here. We got
Your
third and
bed's
goal from the
going
Niners
down,
on
dog.
the 7-yard line.
All Niner
Six to the bottom.
gang.
Brock is back. Pass.
All
Brock is
Niner
looking.
gang.
Brock's going to the end zone, and it is picked off in the end zone once
Is-
again.
Yes,
So
sir!
Brock with a
That's what you
second
get, you
touchdown.
fucker!
There is a
Yeah.
down on
Interception.
the field.
Okay,
Let us see what the flag is.
Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag.
And it is against Chicago.
Oh,
Pass
fuck you!
interference.
Birthday battle.
Yeah, thank
Since
you.
that was going to be in the end zone, that means we are going to have first and goal from the first yard line for the 49ers.
What you guys did? Pay off the refs.
Yes, we did. You mad? Sorry, your poverty franchise can't afford to do that.
Yo!
All right, so we got first and goal from the 3.5-yard line for the Niners. 4:12 left to go in this first half. We got 2 and 3. CMC deep in the backfield. Hand off to CMC. Tries to cut up the middle. Ooh, and he gets about 6 inches on that one. So we've got second and goal here, but on the good side of it, who is the Travis guy? McNiner, that is my little brother, Travis. He is also a Bears fan. He's running around Hawaii right now doing some stuff. There's anybody else that kick him off the stream, but again, that's my little brother.
Go Bears!
Brock looking towards the sideline. We'll see what's going on here. Again, it was a second and 2 here. Right now, the Niners have 285 yards of offense. They have triple the amount of possession time. Looks like we've got a timeout by the Niners here. Look at the box score right now. The box score, time of possession is 20:46 to 5:47. The Bears should not be in this fucking game. Let's be honest with you. The Bears should not be in this game.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Take it easy.
It's 220 minutes to 5. You guys have 140 yards to our 286. You guys should not be in this game. Sorry, that's just facts. You had
That's opinions.
No, it's facts. All right, here we go. Second and goal. We got trips to the bottom. There's 2. Ricky Pearsall flexes out just about 4 feet more wide. Oh, we're changing the play again by Brock here at the goal. Hand off to CMC. Nope, we're going to fake it to Brock. Brock's going to cut it up the middle and score his second rushing touchdown of the night.
Fuck!
Brock Purdy. Can you hear him now?
Bastards!
Touchdown, Niners. Boom. Are the Niners going to start running more RPOs? What is this? NEP is up, and it is good. And with 3:23 left to go in the first quarter, the Niners have scored on Brock Purdy's second touchdown of the game, rushing touchdown of the game. It's a 28-21. We will be right back. All right, we are back here with the Niners and the Bears. 3:23 left to go, first half. And David, you are right. At this point, this Bears defense come the middle of the third quarter is just going to be worn out. Just think about it this way: the Bears are going to get the ball back in the second half to start the game. When we get something started here, if we get a good stop here, then maybe get a field goal. God, that'd be great to go.
They scored.
All right, we got a flag on the field after the kickoff. Let's see what's going on here. We got holding on the Bears. That really
Oh, you see what this thing? You know,
about
you're
10
my
yards.
friend. You know what? Look, our relationship is over. I want to divorce.
All right, boys.
Don't worry. Still get 2 minutes left.
3:18.
Hmm?
All right, the Bears, they've got two to the bottom, one deep man. They're going to fake the handoff. Caleb Williams looking to go deep. He's going to scramble. He's got a man chasing him. He's going to go. He's at the 20, and he gets out of bounds after a gain of about 3.
Hmm? Oh. Oh, I had to find out how long I was in a relationship. I'm gonna get it on the board. I do not know anything about this, okay? I got caught off guard.
All right, here we go. We got two to the bottom for the Bears, and then two up top, one in the backfield with Caleb, who was in the shotgun.
I know, yeah.
One guy is going to run it past to about the 31-yard line for the first down. Again, we got 2 left to go. They'll probably try to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, I am the black sheep. Oh,
Travis is the black sheep. I'm the white sheep.
yeah.
Black sheep.
All right, we got a man in motion tonight. Caleb, looks like they're killing the play. Somebody's calling for it. They got Burden in motion up to the top. Let's see if he goes deep on this play. And nope. We are at the 2-minute warning. The Niners.
Where are we at, Jay?
Yeah, 2-minute warning.
No, but where are we at with the ball?
31-yard line. You're guys' 31-yard line.
Hmm?
All right. I'm going to run to the bathroom. Be right back.
Wait, so
All right. Oh, looks like it's just me that's back. We'll see what happens with Travis here in just a second. But yeah. All right. So that was the 2-minute warning. The Bears are on offense. They are on their 31-yard line. Let's see what they can do. We've got 2 to the bottom, 1 man in motion coming to the bottom. Caleb back in there. He's got 1 man bit deep with him. And obviously, this is a 1st and 10. All right. And we're going to hand off. And he's going to get about 3 yards or so on that one so we've got about 2nd and 7 coming up in here. Minute 50 left to go, and the clock continues to tick here on the Bears. Don't forget the Bears will be getting the ball in the second half. So Niners want a good stop here. You know, you don't want to let them double up with the points to end the half and then the first one to score in the second half. All right, we've got 2 to the bottom, 2 to the top. Caleb's back to pass. He's got a pretty good pocket. He's going to be looking deep. He's going to have to start scrambling. He's getting some pressure. Throws the ball. He overthrows Loveland. Incomplete pass for them. So we got 3rd and 7 coming up for the Bears. Let's go defense. Ooh, we got some serious holding on Keon White on that side. We're not going to call that because why would we? Let's see what Ben Johnson calls here on the 3rd and 7 for the Bears. And they've got 2 up top, 2 to the bottom, or it's going to be 3 to the bottom. Caleb is running for his life, and he just kind of hucks it up to nobody. Niners defense holds on 3rd down. 4th and 7, and they're going to have to punt. We got $1:15 left and 1 timeout left to go. We could definitely make some noise here as far as trying to get a score before the end of the second quarter. Nicely done on that side. Keon White coming up straight up the middle, and who else that was free? Is that Bryce Huff? All right, the Bears are punting away. It is up. Ooh, Sky Moore caught the ball. Why did you not let that one go, buddy? He gets laid out. So the Niners are going to have to go 90 yards with with 1:15 and 1 timeout. He even juggled it on the way down. Eesh. You're back. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. The Niners will be getting the ball back with 1:15 to go. We got to go 90 yards. to get to the end zone. Maybe we'll just get a field goal. I wouldn't mind seeing at least get 3 up there. Something we can do with Eddie P. And we also have a minute 6 to go. So we got 66 seconds. Let's see what we can do to get something going before the end of the half. All right, Charles is back. Let's see what we can do. We got 2 to the bottom, 2 up top. Make that. Brock is back to pass. Brock is looking. Get rid of the ball, Brock, or just run it. There you go. Get this. Hit the sideline. Brock does not get to the sideline. Get to about the 3 to 13-yard line. So we take the timeout. We've got 2nd and 8 coming up. Brock should have just thrown that one away. He was waiting way too long for something to develop.
Huh? Hey, who gets the ball the second half?
Bears.
Yes, you know that.
All right, here we go. We got 2nd and 8, 21-28, 57 seconds left to go in this first half. Brock is back to pass, fakes it, hands off to CMC, who goes straight up the middle, gets about 6 or 7, so we're looking at about 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 coming up in here for the Niners. And with no timeouts, we're probably just going to try and run this one out and get the hell out of time. Yeah.
You're tired, Jay.
I am tired, man. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I got to get up early, go to my doctor's appointment.
Well, what did you like to know?
Like, you got to go back to work tonight.
1 in the morning. I gotta go back at 1.
You're crazy, bro.
Huh? Yeah, I gotta get up at 1 and Mavericks will pick me up.
All right, 3rd and 2 with the Niners, 52 seconds left to go. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a quick jump off this, try to get some time off the field. Brock back to pack. Brock is looking. Just a quick toss off the stick. Tron just take
With the trunk. Yeah, I hear like one horse.
Brock is in a hurry up, but man, I don't think they're trying to do much here unless something just randomly breaks. Brock's back to pass. Oh, we have DeMarcus Robinson with the catch.
I guess I am relationships I don't even know it. Yeah, it ain't bad, bro.
20.
Huh?
Ricky Pearsall has no idea what he's doing out there. He's looking everywhere.
I get a couple more days to enjoy it.
30 gets me first. That's going to be it for the half. All right, that's the last time out the Niners have got right there.
Hey, my meeting starts. I gotta go to my meeting. Today's like my 1-year anniversary, so I get all these lays and everything.
Well, congrats, bro. Good to see you there, man. Love you,
yeah,
man.
I love you.
Good stuff, bro.
But you know, you guys not gonna win, but it ain't happening.
We'll see.
I thought our defense would. I thought we would be able to run the ball more on you guys, but you didn't mean.
So did I.
Bruh.
You guys are like the 1970 Raiders. You guys are run, throw deep. Run, throw deep. The running game has not really been there except for like 3 or 4 plays for you guys so far this game.
Yeah. Love you, Jay. Text me.
Congrats on the stuff today.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Go Bears. Bear down.
And off the CMC up the middle. CMC gets up to about the 50-yard line. We're not going to get that's the end of the first quarter, first half. It is halftime, ladies and gentlemen, with the Niners up 21-28 after just absolutely domination over the. And honestly, the Bears should not be in this game. They had a pick 6 to start the game. They had one deep throw, kind of like on a breakdown play where the Caleb Williams to the old Aaron Rodgers and just threw it deep after a penalty. So we'll see how it goes. All right, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. It's halftime, and I will be back right for the half. All right, here we go. Sorry, I got a little bit taken up on that one. Here we are back with the Niners about to kick off to the Bears. Start the second half up 28-21. All right, let's change this. Put that over there. All right, here we go. And the Bears will get the ball in the end zone, and they will take it out at the 35-yard line. All right, the Bears have two at the bottom. We're going to drop one back into the backfield with our running back, Caleb under center, and to fake the handoff. He's going to look. He's looking over there, and he's got a man open. That's going to be, is that Loveland or is that Kmet? One of their tight ends. Neither. It's the other one, Smith. First down, Bears. Yeah. All right, we got two to the bottom, two up top. Caleb back in the shotgun. Niners are bringing pressure off the edge. And Malik getting the tackle. Looks like we've got a, call it 2nd and 3, 2nd and 2 on that one coming up. Good pick up blitz by the Bears on that one. Stout is not going to win that very often. All right, they've got two up top, two to the bottom. One in motion going up top, making the trips. And hand it off. He's got the first down, a little bit more. First down on the Bears. Carl Manage. Down to the Niners 42 already with 13:40 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, right, they've got a tight formation with one outside at the top. Up there with Demo, one man about 10 yards off the ball. They're going to hand it off to him. He's going to get stuck in the backfield. Sam Okawano with a tackle for the big loss on that first down, bringing up a 2nd and 12. Good job, Sam Okawano, getting around the corner on that one. All right, now they've got 2nd and 12. They've got trips to the bottom. Man running up top to make it 2 and 2. Caleb's going to swing it out to the man who's going to trip. He's going to lose 2 more yards. We're going to have a 3rd and 14 with the Bears. So the Bears were moving pretty good forward. Now taking a few steps back with this 3rd and 14 coming up. Bears looking to probably get within field goal range, so maybe they'll try and go for the first down this one. All right, they've got trips to the bottom. One man in the backfield with Caleb. Let's see what they do here. Dropping them back to pass. He's looking deep. He's got a man wide open. First down Bears on the Niners 26-yard line. Again, they're just big play after big play after big play. Not sure Timo was not covering underneath on that one. So first and 10 for the Niners, or excuse me, for the Bears, just outside the red zone. Man in motion, going to fake it off. He's going to roll out. Probably he's going to dump it off. Dump it off the 10-yard line. He's going to get down to the 3-yard line. Luther Burden. Niners giving up big chunks. Remember, the over-under for this game was 51.5 points. Told you to take the over. Niners are all sorts of in flux, getting people off and on the field. Let's see what goes on. We're going to hand off to, get up the middle and get stopped. Got maybe about a yard. Tatum Bethune, stop flexing on that. You didn't, All right, here we go. We've got second and goal. Or second and goal. They've got in the Bears. They've got two up top. Caleb back in shotgun. They fake the handoff. Going to toss it over the middle and overthrows it. Excuse me, Jerry Brown with good coverage on that one. Jerry Brown's been up and down this game. All right, third and goal coming up in here for the Bears. Big decision coming up on fourth down. Should it come to that? All right. Tight formation, one man up top. The handoff, he's going to try and get the corner, and he gets in the end zone. Touchdown for the Bears. Nor, that was a little bitch move by me. I'm not going to lie about that. There was no need for that at the end. Norris just not having a good night. Man. All right, the Bears' point after is up, and it is good. The Bears' opening drive taking a little over 5 minutes of time in the third quarter. 28-28, Niners and Bears. Be right back. All right, here we are coming out of the commercial break after the Bears have tied it up after a good drive by them, 28 to 28. Let's see what the Niners can do here. Niners offense keeps scoring points, and Niners defense just keeps making it harder for them. All right, and the Niners are going to let the ball go out of the back of the end zone. All right, so that'll be the Niners ball at the 35-yard line. Come on, guys. Let's figure some of this shit out. All right, here we go. John Jennings in motion. Fake the handoff. CMC. Brock going deep over the middle. Catch by Kendrick Bourne. Down to about the 42-yard line of the Bears. Nice pitch and catch by Brock to Kendrick. Kendrick with the first catch of his evening. All right, Brock's going to hand it off to CMC. CMC's going to go up the middle. Get about 4 or 5 on you on that one. So we'll call it 2nd and 6. Niners in the tight formation. Hand it off to CMC. CMC's going to get the corner. Can he get the first down? Yes, he is. CMC gets the corner, gets the first down. First down, Niners. Keep the ball running. We have 8:30 left to go in this third quarter of a tie game between the 11-4 Niners and Chicago Bears. All right, we got 2 to the top, 1 up to the bottom, 1 up top. Ricky Pearsall now goes in motion up top. Fake to hand off to Brian Robinson. Throws it to Juice. Juice goes down, gets back up, gets about 8 yards total. So we got 2nd and 2 coming up for the Niners. That pocket was collapsing very quickly around Brock. Also, one thing of note, it looks like one of the Bears players is down and grabbing his ankle. Another injury is that tackle Trent Williams has been officially ruled out for the rest of the game. And it looks like they are going to commercial break, so will we. Be right back. All right, looks like we have Noah Sewell, one of the linebackers for the Bears, going off the field in the cart, non-contact injury, grabbing his ankle. And you saw the part where you think it's the ACL, so we'll see. All right, so the Niners, we got two up top in a tight formation. Ran off to CMC. CMC's going to cut back. He's going to get the first down, getting a little bit more. Got about 3 on that one. So we got the 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Let's go Niners. So far, the Niners are 4 for 4 in the red zone. Let's make it 5 of 5. We got 2 up top for the Niners, 2 to the bottom. Chiefs going out wide. Fake the handoff to CMC. Going to throw out to Jake Tonjes. There is a flag down. We'll see what it looks like on this one on the penalty flag. Excuse me. We got offsides on the Bears. Way to go. All right, Niners, 1st and 5 to go from the 12-yard line, so we can get a first down here. All right, we got trips up top. Juice in motion. CMC gets stuffed at the line. 2nd and 5 coming up once again here. Clock's already under 6:30 to go in this third quarter. Seems to be moving a lot faster now than it did in the first half. Looks like CMC is coming out, so we'll get a chance to see Brian Robinson once again in this offense. All right, we got trips up top, and then 2 in the back. Up. Brian Robinson making a quad up top. He's going to swing out. Rock's looking, going to swing it out to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson's going to shake one guy, get to the second guy. He's going to get the first down. Looks like we will. So it'll be 1st and goal at about the 6-yard line for the Niners. He had to fight hard for those last 2 or 3 yards to get that first down. That was a good play by both Purdy and Brian Rowe. Brian Robinson's still in the game. Now we're going with a straight I formation. He's going to go. Purdy's looking. He's running around. Purdy's going to go. He's going to throw it. Touchdown, Juice. Purdy with all sorts of jukes and moves, and he is going tonight, doing some more of the Purdy nugget. Man, what? Purdy went one way, came back the other, ducked the tackle, moved another guy, and then dumped it off to Kyle. You shit. And all right, they are a commercial, and so we will be right back. All right, we are back, and yes, David, I did see Pooney doing the Dougie as well, and like I just posted, I'm not a fan of anybody doing any dancing when a game is still this close and in contention. Like this game is not out of the realm of the Bears for coming back to win. The Bears are moving the ball pretty good at times. They're getting big plays, and it bothers me when teams do that when the game is still at hand. All right, now it's kickoff. The Bears are returning. They're going to get out to about let's get about the 25-yard line for that one. And out comes Caleb and the Bears offense. Let's look at the box score right there real quick. Total yards, the Niners have 390. The Bears are at 219. We obviously have the one turnover. First down is 13 to 27. Time of possession is literally double it from 26, almost 27. Let's call it 27 minutes to 13. Honestly, the Bears should not be in this game, but they still are. All right. We've got two up top, one man deep. All right, they're going to hand it off. He's going right up the middle. Looks like he's going to get about 5 on that one. We're going to have 2nd and 5 coming up. We have 4:35 left to go in the third quarter. This one is winding down very quickly for the third quarter. All right, here we go. 4:19 as Caleb walks under center once again. He's back to pass. He's looking. He's going to dump it off over the middle to his running back. He's going to get the first down plus a little bit more. Gets out to about the 35-yard lines of the Bears. We are now under 4 minutes to go. All right, here we go. One man in motion to the bottom. Hand it off, going right up the middle. Gets about 2 yards on that one. So we've got a 2nd and 8 coming up for the Bears. They keep the ball running and the clock running. All right, come on, boys. Let's get a stop here. All right, they've got trips to the bottom, 2 up top, empty. Caleb Williams in the shotgun. He's back to pass in the throw, and he's going to miss his receiver. Looks like he slipped in or slipped with him. We've got 3rd and 8 coming up for the Bears. The Bears. All right, 3rd and 8 here. Come on, Saleh. Saleh and this defense need to come up with a big stop here. I want to get a 2-score ahead of these guys with the way things are going. Once again, they've got trips to the bottom, 1 up top. Caleb is back to pass. The Niners are bringing pressure. He's rolling out. He's throwing it. Oh, and he caught the ball, but there is a flag down. Let's see what happens here. Offsides Niners. God damn it. Fuck. Come on, boys. This is why I don't want Doug. This is why I don't want Purdy dugging or anybody else. All right. They've got true. Oh, yeah. Gibbs underneath center is going to hand off, and he's going to get stuck behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of about 1 or 2 on that one. So we'll have 2nd and 12 coming up from the Bears, who are on the Niners' 37-yard line. All right, here we go. 2 minutes left to go in the third. 28-35 Niners. 2nd and 12. Caleb back to pass. He's looking. He's got a man open. He's going to stumble out of bounds. Looks like he's about a yard short. 3rd and 1 to go for the Bears here. Come on, guys. Stop one stop here. Come on. 3rd and 1. They got a nice tight formation. The Niners are getting tight on the inside as well. Man in motion. And hand it off. They're going to string it out, and he is not going to get the first down. I don't think so. There's also a flag down. Looks like it's coming back on this one, holding on the Bears. So we're going to have 3rd and 11 coming up here. Yeah, all right. 3rd and 11 coming up here for the Bears. Can the Niners defense make a stop here, hold them to a field goal or something? Come on, boys. Caleb's got 2 up top, 2 to the bottom. In motion, one guy going up top. He's in the shotgun. We got trips up top. Niners are bringing 3. They're dropping back everybody else. Caleb's running. He's running. He's got a blocker or so, and he's not going to get the first down. He gets to the 30-yard line, about 3.5 yards short of the first. 4th and 5. What are the Bears going to do? In a game where they're going toe for toe, going with touchdowns, you almost think that they'd go for it on this one. All right, Bears are keeping their offense on the field. This is a big one for the Niners defense. We need a stop here. The faithful in this stadium need to be ridiculously loud right now. All right, so Caleb is back in the shotgun. They've got 2 up top, 2 to the bottom. Caleb's back. He's throwing over the middle, and he has a man who gets the ball. That is Loveland once again for the first down. Well, that is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Niners are still beating the Bears, who are driving right now on a long drive that they're getting. They're trying to go toe for toe. They went for it on the 3rd and long, and then on the 4th and 5 for that one. We'll be right back. All right, here we go again. We are in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The game that's going to give me a heart condition. Bears are driving. They are almost just outside the red zone. 1st and 10. Handoff to the running back. We had him in the backfield, and now he's going to score. I'm not sure who missed that. We had him in the fucking backfield. Two huge stops. We had them two 3rd and long and 4th and long, and they score for 80 yards for a score. That's fucking I didn't see who it was that missed the tackle in the backfield in that one, but come on, guys. This 4th down play was easy. Nekalia Davis had missed that one. Jesus. All right, Niners offense. Purdy. This is going to have to be another statement game from Purdy on back-to-back weeks because the offense is not stopping shit right now. The defense is not stopping shit. All right, got the ball at the 20, to the 25. Gets out to about the 37, 38-yard line on that one. Or 32, excuse me. I gave him an extra 5 yards. All right, Brock and the offense come out 14:48 to go in the 4th quarter. 35-35. Fake the handoff to CMC. Brock is rolling. He's looking. He's going to dump it off to Ricky Pearsall for a gain of about 8 or so. I'm okay with that. Clock keeps ticking at 14:40. All right, we have trips up top. Juice in motion. Hand off to CMC. CMC cuts back, goes across the middle, gets the 1st down. And about 3 more yards. There's also a flag on the play, and a couple of Bears players are saying it's going to be on the Niners. Yep, we got holding on the offense, so let's redo that 2nd down. So we have 2nd and 12 after the holding on Dominic Pooty. That was a very iffy call. All right, 2nd and 12 for the Niners. We're going to have 3 up top with CMC. Brock in the shotgun with Juice. Brock's back to pass. Pocket's collapsing. Brock needs to run. Brock gets away from one man. Brock's still looking. He runs. Gets out of bounds. Bringing up about a 3rd and 7. We got 2 up top, 1, 2 at the bottom. CMC is going wide up top as well to make it basically trips. Purdy's back to pass. Pockets collapsing. Purdy throws it down over the midi. Ricky Pearsall catches the ball at about the Bears' 46-yard line. First down, Niners. Good step up in the pocket by Purdy to give myself a few more seconds on that one. Good route running by Pearsall as usual. Look, Pearsall, when healthy, and I think is going to nothing. He is such a good route runner. All right, we have Purdy in the backfield, or Purdy in shotgun, trips to the bottom. CMC's going out to the flats. Purdy's going deep. We got Pearsall, who I'm not sure why he was going there, but he saw something. So that is now 2nd and 10 coming up for the Niners. We've got 12-16 left to go in this fourth quarter, tied 35-35 with the Bears. Excuse me. All right, hand off to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson goes outside, cuts inside. Almost broke it. Got about 4 or 5 on that one. 3rd and 7 coming up, so only got about 3. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7 for the Niners. Brock back to pass. Brock is looking. Brock almost gets sacked, and he is short on throwing it to Jennings. Didn't get the beginning chance to throw or put anything behind that one. Looks like Thomas Morstead's going to come out and punt for the Niners for only the 2nd time in about a month. Let's see what we can do with Thomas Morstead. All right, the punt is up and away. Call for the fair catch, and they'll get a fair catch at about the 10.5-yard line. And that is where the Niners or the Bears will take over with 11:23 left to go in this game. 35-35. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. And some bad news. Cornerback Upton Stout is in the locker room. Looks like he is suffering from a concussion, so doubtful he will be back tonight. Let's see what we can do in this defense. This defense is not holding anything right now. All right, here we go. Bears are back. They got 2 to the bottom, 2 up top. Back to pass and throw it out wide open, of course. Why not? Maybe we should cover this Luther Burden guy. How's that for a fucking idea right now, guys? Jesus Christ. What is... Come on, guys. Get one fucking stop. All right, we got trips up top, 1 to the bottom, 1 in motion, going to make it 2 and 2. Take the handoff. Caleb is running. He's going to dump it off. Nope, he's going to run it. Niners going to miss the tackle on him. He's going to get out of bounds. Gain of 3 on that one, so we're going to have 2nd and 7 coming up for Chicago. Clock is under 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in this game. Bears defense did what the Niners defense can't do. It's going to stop right now. All right, they've got trips to the bottom, 1 up top. Niners are bringing pressure. They're trying to get their running back out there. Quarterback gets out there. He gets down to about, so it's going to be a 3rd and 1 for Monange. Probably less than 1, probably a half a yard. Hey, come on, boys. Come on. They're just moving it too easy right now. We're going to just sneak it for the first down and keep it moving. Come on, defense. Solid as defense. Come on, make a stop, guys. That's all we've asked is 1 or 2 stops a game. All right. They're lined up now for the Bears. Got 2 up top and then 2 tight ends at the bottom. We're going to fake the handoff. Caleb's looking, going deep over the middle. He's got a man open. Why is Luke Gifford out there covering somebody? For the love of God, get him the fuck out of coverage. God damn it. It's always fucking Luke Gifford. Right, Bears in the red zone. There's up. Got delay. First and 15. Come on, defense. Please fucking get a stop here, guys. Come on, boys. Come on. Niners are bringing pressure once again. Run up the middle and get about 4.5 yards on that one. So we're going to have 2nd and 11 coming up here. We are at the 7:45 mark in the 4th quarter of this game. It is getting worrying here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we've got them spread out here again. Caleb in shotgun with a man tighter on the formation top side. He's going to look to his back out of the backfield, and he's going to get tackled by D. Winters. Good job, D, keeping him for a short gain. What is the flag? Oh, come on. All right, Loveland with the blah, blah, blah. I'm fucking flustered right now. 2nd and goal for the Bears coming up here. All right, we've got trips up top. Never mind, we got one man in motion. We're going to fake the handoff. Caleb just tosses it underhanded and gets tackled for a loss. That was weird. I couldn't tell what he was doing there for a second. So we have 3rd and goal coming up for the Bears. Whew, come on, boys. We got 2 up top, 1, 2 at the bottom. And this is 3rd and goal. Caleb is back to pass. The Niners are sending forward. They've got a good pocket for Caleb. Starting to go back down a little bit. Oh, the ball was almost picked off the fingertips of Kyle Manage. Woo! Chase Lucas was about an inch or 2 from going for a pick 60. There's a nice holding call right there. Keon White. They are holding Keon White like every other fucking play. All right, the Bears are going here. Niners almost got there, and the ball is up, and it is good. The Bears take the lead, 38-35 on a drive. The Niners gave them a couple of first downs easy. All right, we'll be right back. Niners down by 3. All right, we are back. Let's see if we get what basically would be like a legacy draft here for Purdy. The Niners want the number 1 seed going. This is the drive that we've got to make for this game. It's going to be all on Purdy. We've got 5:22 left in the fourth quarter. The Niners are down by 3. We need a drive that takes up 5:21. Scott Moore gets up to 20, gets up to about the 25-yard line. First and 10 for the Niners. Come on, Brock, in this offense. We've got to go. All right, here we go. We got CMC in the backfield with Juice. Going to hand it off to CMC. CMC's going to go up the middle. Get him about 4.5 yards. Ugh.
Maybe my clothes underneath the bed or whatever.
Bear down, baby.
All right, CMC's back in the game. We've got one of the Juice is the only one in the back. He's in motion.
That's when he
Brock
sleeps.
is
His
back
car
to
is
pass.
heavy.
They're bringing
Oh,
pressure to Brock.
Oh,
Brock, give me the ball. Brock throws it over the middle, and the pass to CMC is not good. So we got 3rd and 6, but that should have been a flag. He was already tackling CMC before the ball even got there.
I pulled all my sheets off everything because I thought it was my child. And I was like, oh, man,
Come on, he was being tackled before the ball. Now,
Imagine this. So imagine if you guys
That is.
close it in 2 feet straight, no showering.
all right, we got 3rd and 6 here for the Niners. They've got to get a first down here. We've got Jennings. Where's Jennings been? Jennings has been silent for most of this night. Brock is back to pass. The pocket's breaking down. Throws it over the middle to Jake Tonjes. Jake Tonjes gets the first down for the Niners. To the 36-yard line. 4:20 left to go in this fourth quarter. The Niners down by 3. They are double teaming McCaffrey left and right. So Brock is going to have to look to some of these other guys. This is a point where someone like Juwan Jennings shows up. Maybe a Kendrick Bourne. Marcus Robinson would be a good one to show up too, but they've got to keep this moving. Brock is back to pass. They're bringing 4. Pocket's starting to collapse. They've got it thrown up to CMC. He gets about 4 yards on that one. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go, defense. Let's go. 30, 38, 35.
who's that?
Chicago. 4 minutes left. Let's go, Chicago.
I like how you disappeared until the end of the game, by the way.
I had to get my meeting, kid.
You got scared, and so you disappeared. All right, Brock's back in the backfield. We got 2 backs with him. Juice is wide. Let's go for a long juice route. Screen this to Jake Tonjes, who drops it on 2nd and 7.
Yes,
There's a flag down.
Oh, shit.
Illegal use of the hands to the face defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic for the first down for the Niners, going out to about the 34-yard line. So we got the first down, 3:14 left to go in this game.
Be sad when it's over.
Pick 6, baby. Pick 6 coming up. Good game, huh, Jay?
Oh, it's been a damn good game. There's a might option. All right. CMC with the screen. CMC got the first down. CMC keeps going. CMC gets out of bounds. Nice pickup for the Niners on first
left
down.
with
That
Zach.
is the mute option.
Mikey,
Are you muting me?
Mikey, he left with Zach already. Yeah.
Come on, boys.
Defense. Defense.
Good blocking downfield by the Niners, both the offensive line and the wide receivers. All right, 1st and 10. Here to go. And off to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson is going to go absolutely nowhere. 2nd and 10 coming up. Getting really close down to the 2-minute warning to go in this game. CMC just looks 100% like he's got nothing left, but he's also got about 1,000 yards tonight.
Tick-tock, boy. Tick-tock. Tick-tock.
CMC's got 23 carries for 140 yards and 4 catches for 41. All right, Brock, let's see what you got. We got Brian Robinson is still in the game. Brock is back in the backfield with Brian Robinson. Bruce is going to flex out wide to the bottom. Brock is back to pass. Brock going deep over the middle. He's got a man open. Juwan Jennings is at the 20. He's at the 10. 5. Touchdown, Niners.
Fuck you.
Juwan Jennings showing up with his 8th touchdown of the year.
Fuck.
Ooh, yeah.
What's the score?
Fuck it, it's
that
a score.
for him? Who is
How
that
many-
there?
how much longer?
Ricky Pearsall throwing a great block to secure Jennings getting into the end zone. Barely even touched the guy, but did just enough to get a little clip on him and make sure that Jennings was clear getting into the end zone.
You may lost today too.
ADP to pull up by 4.
Yes.
Kick is up, and it is good. I'm a little worried because that is 2:15 left on the clock for this Bears deep offense, right?
The Iceman is coming.
Okay, man.
Yes, sir.
That's the part I
Man.
want to see. None more of this dancing Dougie shit. Don't fucking start dancing until you got the game in hand.
Is that yours? Yeah.
Brock Purdy has a total of 6 touchdowns tonight. I hope everybody fucking started him in fantasy football, like I told you to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, you guys, we'll back.
Come on, defense. Come on, defense.
What did you drop, bro?
Let's go, team.
Yes, and by team, you mean the Niners.
My team. My team.
This is also the point where the 49ers defense throughout the entire year will do absolutely nothing in the game and then get a big play to steal the game. Will they do that again to go 12-4? We found out with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this game. CFC has 181 total yards so far in this game.
story. If we ordered the van, it would take like 25 minutes.
Why is it so dark there? What'd you do? Turn off the sun.
No, I got into the car or headed home, taking an Uber.
All right, 2:15 left to go. Here we go. 48-32 Niners. And the kick is up. And they will take it down in the end zone to bring it back out to the 35-yard line. Let's see what this defense can do. Come on, boys. Let's get a stop. Big stop coming up here, boys.
So Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday, be ready by 9:45 to go church.
Okay.
And we'll just bring you. Did you do what I asked as far as?
I'll go do it when I go home. Yeah.
Have a blank first page.
Yeah. I'll get one by then.
All right, here we go. They got 2 up top, 2 to the bottom for the Bears. 1st and 10 for them. One man in motion, going to hand the ball off, going to run it up the middle, going to get about 5 yards and bring us to the 2-minute warning. So the Bears have got to go 60 yards in 2 minutes.
Easy like Sunday morning.
But it's Sunday night, so it might not be so easy.
Hey.
Right there at the Starbucks. Across from that
Ooh,
church.
this game is going to give me a heart attack.
Okay.
But then on the 2 weeks later, we're gonna have to take a break because I can go mow.
Come on, defense. We just
Okay.
need one big stop.
Both you and Bussy, April. Make sure you guys keep on with your jobs as far as the 27th, the weekend of April.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, boys. Come on.
To the retreat. I mean, I'm not Why you can still request off Bussy for you?
Yeah. What is it? Commercial?
Yep.
Oh, all our games are coming down to the wire, huh?
Yeah. Your guys, it's not ours. Our last few games have been blowouts.
A long commercial.
It's the last big one because it's a 2-minute warning. All right, here we go. 2 minutes to go. Again, we got 2 minutes left in this game. In an amazing game.
Score is 40,
Well, I told you guys to
42-38.
You smashed
Stand
the
by.
over on 51.5.
Chicago hit the ball. 2 minutes left.
38-42. They're gonna have to score a touchdown to win this game.
Hmm.
You're done.
What?
So there's no defense in that game.
Oh.
All right, 2nd and 5, and here we go. Bears are putting trips up top. One man in the back with Caleb Williams. Caleb does a deep drop, and he's going to just have to dump it off, and that goes down. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Bears. There's a flag down now. Let me guess. They're going to call it on the Niners.
You know that.
Holding
Yeah,
on the defense, of course.
Yeah,
First down. Let me see this holding. Weak penalty. Anyways, the Bears at 155 on the 39-yard line. First, 3rd and 5 for them to go. All right, Caleb's back to pass once again. He's going to get some pressure. The ball is batted at the line. Alfred Collins with the bat of the ball. 1st or 2nd and 10 coming up here.
Come on, baby.
Good job, Alfred Collins, getting your hands up on that one. All right, 2nd and 10 with the Bears. 1:51 left to go. 4th quarter, down by 4. Can the Niners hold them for this one? Caleb back to pass. Just going to dump it off to Swift. Swift gets up to about the 49ers' 48-yard line. 3rd down, 3rd and 4 to go. Minute 38 left to go. Bears have time. They've got 2 and 2 with 1 in the backfield, Caleb Williams. Timeout by the Niners because they did not have everybody set for this play. Ooh.
Continue to grow all season long.
That's true. We haven't seen pretty much. I don't think they've thrown at Demo all night long. 3rd and 4 coming up for the Bears. 1:24 left to go in this game. Caleb's back to he's running. He's got to roll to the first down. He's going to hit the first down for the Bears. At the 45-yard line. 1:14 left to go in this game. Niners seem like they're all sorts of confused, especially on the defensive line. I'm not sure what the hell's going on all of a sudden.
There's some media coming behind it.
All right, 1st and 10. Tight formation, 2 and 2. 1 in motion coming to the bottom. That's Manage. Caleb's back is looking, and that ball is dropped by Loveland. Loveland was wide open on that one and drops it. Makes it 2nd and 10 for the Bears.
Nothing.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Caleb back to pass, throwing it over the middle again, and that is now that is Komet Cole not being able to catch the ball. Malik Mustafa in coverage on that one. So we got 3rd and 10 coming up for the Bears. 1:09 left. We have 69 seconds left in this game. Come on, boys. We only asked for one big stop a game. Yes! That's what we need. One big stop. All right, they've got 2 up top, 2 to the bottom for the Bears. We got one man making the trips to the bottom. They've got the ball. Oh, he gets caught, turned around. That is Lucas again. First down for the Bears. That's 1 minute left to go.
Oh, 39 seconds.
Bears are in the hurry-up offense. They've got 50 seconds left to go. First down. 2 up top, 2 to the bottom. Caleb's back to throw. He's throwing. He throws the ball at the 26-yard line. And Johnson calls the timeout. 2nd and 5 on the Niners' 26-yard line. That is the first timeout for the Bears. Lucas, why are you getting turned around twice on that play? Jesus Christ. Maybe we should cover this guy with somebody besides not Demo. All right, 2nd and 5 for the Bears. Again, we've got 40 seconds left to go. They have to get into the end zone. They cannot take the field goal on this. So 40 seconds left to go. We've got 2 to the bottom, 2 up top, 1 man in motion coming down. He's going to cut with a cross. Niners got everybody chasing him, and the ball is short. So we got 3rd and 5 and 36 seconds left to go.
We're almost there.
All right, thank you, Kenny.
Yeah. Love you. Thank you. Your chair.
Who is not covering that guy? They're going to run that play again, guaranteed. Guaranteed they're going to run that play again here sometime in the end of this game. All right. 3rd and 5. 36 seconds left to go. They've got trips up top, only 1 to the bottom. Make that 2 and 2 as they got first Burden in motion. Caleb is looking for Burden, and he drops it. He would have had the first down. Told you they were going to run that same fucking motion again with Lucas on Burden. They did, and he dropped it. 4th and 5 for the Niners, and the Bears coming up now. Got 36 seconds left to go. Big play, Niners. Big play, D. Come on. And that is Chicago calling their second timeout now, I believe. Or is it their first? Yep, second timeout. So Chicago with 33 seconds left only has one timeout left. Whew. That's right, John. We definitely need to get a stop here. 4th and 5. This is a good ball game. At least if the Niners can stop them here. Are we bringing everybody? We've got everybody and their mother on the line of scrimmage. We're going to back off. Caleb's looking back to pass. No, he's got a man wide open. Caleb, I fucking knew it was going to be one of the tight ends. Fucking Loveland. Why are we not? Oh, my God. Chicago's got 25 seconds left. They've got no more timeouts left. They are on the 12-yard line. Fucking A. Come on. Winters, why are you not covering that man? It's so obvious where that ball is going right there. God damn it. All right, here we go. First and 10, and Caleb Williams is back to throw. He's getting some pressure. He's going to just throw it in the end zone, and there's nobody there. Good pressure by the front four for the Niners on that one. 2nd and 10 coming up here. And here we go, 2nd and 10 for the Bears. All right. We're on the ball. Little razzle dazzle by the Bears. The Bears going to get down to, oh my God, to the 3-yard line at the first down. They've only got 11 sec 10, 9, 8. They can't do anything. This is going to 4 seconds. Oh my God. Holy fuck, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to one play. Fuck. I gotta say, what a fucking call by Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator and head coach for the Bears in that one. That was a fucking insane call. All right, so we got 2nd to go. 4 seconds left. Keep going. Woo! Niners win in what is probably one of the best games I have seen in absolute fucking years. Holy fuck. Huh. Oh my fucking God. My heart. My fucking heart. Oh my God. What a game. What a fucking game. My heart, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to sleep. Fuck. Whew. Wow. That's all I can say is just wow. Huh. Oh my goodness. Good job, Bears. Fuck. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Niners full win in one of the most amazing, I wouldn't even call it a defensive holdout because, they didn't really stop them. Caleb Williams and the Bears, this is a legit fucking game. Holy hell, ladies and gentlemen. Man. Bryce Huff missing by an inch. Ooh, so it all comes down next week, ladies and gentlemen. Niners and the Bears, Niners and the Seahawks. Santa Clara, rivalry week for our ugly-ass black jerseys for that number 1 seed. We needed a game like that. I'm not going to say the defense did anything, but holy fuck. I'm getting out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for those if you have watched. I'm going to get ready and probably spend another couple hours working on the Captain and Coffee. Make sure to follow that on my TikTok at CaptNiner on TikTok and the YouTube and Facebook and everything else for Niner Faithful Radio. Again, the Niners pulled 48-42.